Hey everybody, this is Mike and Mike. We're here with this week's segment of What's Hot. So this is a weekly segment we want to bring you guys where we're basically going to highlight new stuff either on the market or to the store. Hopefully in general it's pretty much both, but we always are getting new and exciting things in every week, so we just want to highlight some of those items. So let's get to it, and let's start actually with the big ones. Start with the big guns here. Mike's got a few over here that just came in this past week that are new line in the lineups.
So we got the Franchi Affinity 3 Elite Cerakoted. First Cerakoted gun for them, which is really hot.
Notice the cobalt.
Cobalt gray with the Optifade timber pattern.
Very sexy.
And the Retay Masai Mara 3.5 inch Cerakoted with the real tree timber stock and fore end. 3.5, brand new for this year.
Yeah, they haven't done a 3.5 till this year.
Yeah,
and we don't think they had a Cerakoted barrel before this
either. They had the
either.
Cerakoted receiver.
Yeah, but if you're gonna go Cerakote, you might as well just jump in the water there.
Yeah.
And the Franchi 3 Elite, I think one of the worthwhile things noting is they kind of bridge that gap between them and a Benelli, where they kind of, the elite part of it is just giving you the features that a lot of times you get on a higher end gun. So that's a really great value, bang for the buck, for sure. So let's get into the Lou hairs. So we are carrying Kitex now, and these are their the Fat Series 3.8, 4.3 inch. And Mike, what are they scented like?
Squid.
Yeah.
They have a squid scent.
You're going to want that squid scent. These get really great action. This is the kind of lure that when you see it in person, you're like, oh, I want to buy this. Yeah. It's one of those type of things. Not necessarily the best looking online and this and that, but really great lures. Great snakehead lures as well as striped bass lures. So while we're in the snakehead things, which we're always into snakehead things, of course, we've got Daryl from Addiction Baits. Big shout out to Daryl. We've got the splatters and thumpers.
And yes, it's exactly what it looks like. It's this chatterbait and a spinnerbait all in one package.
That's right. Daryl's getting wild with his snakehead stuff. We also have a couple exclusive to Anglers colors, which of course we're not showing you here, but I can tell you they look really good. And we have a lot of different colors in these. So yeah, that, like Fury said, that's his chatterbait slash spinning bait. And then the old thumper here and chirple and a bunch of other colors. They have nice reflector tape on them. These are really been worthwhile snakehead baits.
Great
a lot of gimmicky stuff coming out. That stuff actually really works well. New from Z-Man. Most of you who are Z-Man enthusiasts know about the Diesel Minnow and that they came out with a 5 and a 7 inch. 7 inch big for us. They didn't necessarily give us all the colors we wanted, but we do have a hot chartreuse that just came in the door this past week. So yes, that is 100% hot. If you guys don't know about Elastec and how stretchy they are, they hold up, especially for toothier fish out there. So moving on back to Snakehead, Mepps just came out with a weedless curltail spinner called the Comet. You know, we have this in like 8 different colors. This should be a Snakehead killer for sure. Especially weedless spinner. Weedless spinner. That's all the things we want in Snakehead. Yeah. That's literally all we want. Always. The other new, and not that it's the most exciting thing, but it hadn't come in the door till now, so this is new for next year. These are the TRD spins, and of course that's kind of making you think of something that we don't want you to think about. Yes, they're for 4 different things, but we've been using these on snakehead plastics constantly, and they are great to add onto them. The way that these connect, ball bearing swivels, these are really nice, and honestly, compared to what else is on the market in this range, I feel like they're reasonably priced for what you get for them. So if you haven't seen them, we make most of our handmade rigs. We add these sort of underspins to the bottom of the bellies, the tops, the sides, everywhere. We just kind of like creepy crawler the whole thing and make them look just like whatever. But anyway, very cool as well addition. So I think that is it for what's hot for this week. Obviously, there's way more that's what's hot for this week. We got tons of stuff. So, you know, the filtering process is roughly 2 days, 7 hours between the group of us, 3 different meetings, pre-video shoot meetings to where we really get it nailed down to this group of items. So we appreciate you guys checking in, checking out the video with us. We want to see you next week for the video. We want to see you tomorrow. We've got Paul Pedito on our Guns and Stuff video.
That'll be a good one.
Yep, and I think we probably have 50 other videos this week. So check them all out. Definitely. Thanks for tuning in.
Thank you.